Greetings! Strap in and strap on, because this one is going to be a very long video. This will be probably 2 parts to one video, because it's 3 hours long, so I will probably split it in half. This one is a bit different from my usual songs or reviews or anything on my channel. This one is about songwriting. I will appreciate if you can support me with your feedback. If you like this type of content or you don't like this type of content and you want something more, and I will try to separate this video into chapters so it would be manageable for you to watch it. You can jump around through the chapters to see exactly what you want to hear or you want to see in writing process. Yeah, thank you for being here and watching my videos. This really means a lot to me, and I hope you will like this one. Hi, hello, my name is Yura Bronsky and I'm a media composer, and in most of my free time or in the time when I don't do media composing, I write heavy metal music, whatever you want to call it. And I thought it will be a good idea to make this kind of tutorial video. Today we'll be composing metalcore, deathcore type of song. It will be reminiscent of newest Whitechapel sound or newest Whitechapel composition, and I will show you how usually I do my composing, and I show you the whole process from start to the end. No mixing, only the composition part, and maybe some kind of a production on top of the composition to just, you know, redefine some of the parts of the song. And yeah, basically all you need to know to follow along is that you don't need any knowledge in theory or musical theory. I will show you some things, but if you have something that you know about theory of the composition or writing music itself, it will be way easier for you to follow. But mostly, yeah, you don't need to know pretty much anything. If you ever heard any type of music, or it will be even better if you ever listen to Whitechapel, for example, you would know like why I do certain things, and you don't need to guess. But anyway, if you feel like you're missing something or you're confused about something, don't be afraid to drop a comment under this video and I will help you, and I will respond to your comment with any answer that I will have. So yeah, let's jump into it. So for start, I usually have Guitar Pro just so I can write faster my bass lines, because most of the time I just mirror what I play on the guitar to the bass, so gives you just that unison sound. The bass is usually octave lower than the guitar. It's not that every band does that or every musician does that, but it's like most generally how metal bands or metal bassists are playing. It's not a good thing or bad thing, it's just how things are. And because I don't remember every note on the fretboard and every in every tuning and in every scale that I play, I usually just tend to have Guitar Pro in the background, and if I don't remember exactly which note that is that I'm playing, or I'm too lazy to bring up the tuner from my amp sim, I just usually alt-tabbing to the Guitar Pro and just find that note there. It usually saves me some time. So yeah, that's how I do MIDI bus writing, basically. Just so you know, this is not template for mixing. It's just my template that I just use for songwriting. So I tend to have my songwriting templates be as close to the finished sound as I possibly can. Of course, I can't do that fully because processing and making final mixes, it takes just much more VSTs and CPU power. So of course the template is like 90% stripped away from everything, and we only have drums that are in parallel compressed, and bass, 2 guitars, channel for the recording guitar, lead channel, some additional leads or radio effects. I just tend to have my radio effect on a separate channel, so that helps me not to clutter my takes that are in my track view. Then we have additional bus channel for any effects like rises, booms, stuff, pulses, whatever. And then we have like a lead effects channel where I have shimmer from Valhalla, where my leads are going into this channel, and that just helps get that magical lead, if you want to call it that. Yeah, that's basically my template, nothing more. I have two drum kits on top of each other, GGD Invasion and Friedman. Currently it's Bryden drums. They're super processed and super compressed, and I like that, in addition to the very raw and aggressive style of Invasion. So yeah, we're going to start writing a song. So I'm not going to lie, I already have some riff in mind, and I will be just, you know, just going from there. Also, I know it's not very good convenient setup. You can see what I'm playing right now, but at the end of the video I probably will make some playthrough, if you want to call it that. And yeah, like mostly this will be my DAW screencast basically, and my thoughts, and I'll show you some stuff, and I will explain why certain things are certain way, etc, etc. So yeah, my idea for the riff will be this. If you heard some of the latest Whitechapel stuff, they're more, I'm not sure if they're in drop G7 string, but mostly of their stuff in like G diminished, E diminished, maybe A sharp diminished, something like that. It just really works in the drop G7 string tuning. It has this like it's a bit haunting quality with Phil's voice that just, I don't know, just struck me, and I really like it till this day. So yeah, like our main riff consists just is like from G sharp, G, and F, C sharp, and D. So yeah, we will be jumping right from it. I'm already sure that I want to have some kind of haunting acoustic guitar, so we will just look for something, maybe Tim Henson stuff. I'm searching for something like okay, I like how this amp sounds. I want to have a bit of the boost or overdrive just in the background. I want to like to have this line not in the like fully clean channel. I want it to be, you know, like a bit haunting. So basically what I want to for my listener to know that after that part comes something, you know, like something more interesting and exciting than just acoustic part. So I want to have a bit of an overdrive in my guitar. Not sure if EQ is doing anything, but no, I like this clean, so I leave it at that, and I will start thinking about tempo for the song. It needs to be fast enough because latest Whitechapel stuff, it has this like back with the guitars and drums. I don't know how to explain it, but you will hear it probably in the first two riffs, I think. So let's start thinking about tempo. Okay, 120 feels okay. Maybe we need to bump it up to double. Yeah, I think 120 is okay. Actually, surprised. I thought it will take more time. Then I usually just drop an empty MIDI track for my drums and bass. Usually 3 minutes. It is from 3 minutes right now. So it's not like you always need to have your track to be 3 minutes long, but it's just I found that it's usually like a good length for a song. It can be shorter, it can be longer, whatever it takes. But little pro tip, if you can call it that, don't do very long songs. Most of my clients tend to have like 4 or 5 minutes for a song. They like to have a lot of time, but usually you don't need to have a lot of time for that, because the longer song you have, that means that you want to take more of the listener's time. It's okay if you have like really good song and you have a lot of stuff in it and you want to show it to your listener, but mostly if you have the same like 2 or 3 riffs just playing in a circle, or you have like 1 or 2 good breakdowns, you don't need to have it like 5 minutes long. People, I know, at least myself, I will be dropping the song after 3 minutes if I don't hear anything interesting. And interesting doesn't mean you need to like have a fucking Tibet monks in there or something like that. It's just you can clearly hear when the song is just repeats itself and doesn't do anything interesting. So yeah, we have a 3 minute long mark, and I probably start recording guitars. Also, I will be probably fucking up a lot, and I won't be recording all of my takes, but mostly this process takes some time. So usually you tend to go back and forth, and if I fuck up when I'm recording something, I usually just tend to re-record it later on. like in a day or two, if you know, if nothing urgent is coming or something like that. So yeah, mostly look at it like a guide. If you ever were not sure how to write a song or something like that, or you maybe were interested in finding how to write in a certain like style of some certain bands, like this video might help you, I hope. But overall, like, don't take it like as a grain of truth, like people only do it like this and none any other way around. So yeah, we have our clean, and I think I want to get right into the riffage like here. So I think I want to have something like a bit of a deathcore vibe. Let's check it. Let's check it slow first of all. Okay, so I'm at this point. I know the riff that I want to, at least the one part of it, and I'm struggling to, you know, to write it clean. So I either will record it like slower and just speed it up, and most of the musicians will say that you suck, whatever. If you're a composer, just don't listen to these people. They don't know anything. Or I might take a few minutes or more just to practice this riff and record it, you know, properly. Or sometimes I do hybrid, like I will record one take and speed it up, and later I will just when I will feel comfortable fully playing it, I will just record it, you know, fully fleshed like it's supposed to be. So right now I will record it slower, and the next take I will try to match that, you know, sped up take. So here we have our take, and we are just matching the pitch, and it sounds like this. Okay, I think I can do it. Nah, I mean, it's kinda good enough. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. You can work with it. Okay, as you can see, like I fucked up in the beginning. Like this is not that bad. Like we can just, you know, we can just move it. Then I want something like that, but different. Maybe something different here. Let's try different versions. Okay, right guitar. I don't like it. Yeah, we can. I think we can like leave it like this, and then here we can change it to something else. Now that's the part where I drop the guitar and start writing drums, or it usually can be other way around. Okay, we can have some cymbals here. Okay, so I probably will be butchering his surname, but Whitechapel's drummer Alex Rudinger, let's call him Alex. He's a great drummer, and he is like very technical. So the thing is with MIDI drums is a lot of people are just making it sound robotic, and we will do this also because mainly I don't change my velocity on most of the hits because it's a writing template. You always striving to make things faster. Like your goal is to sit down in front of the computer and just write a song as fast as you possibly can. You do not race against the time, but you mostly race against your own ideas. The faster you will lay out the ideas on your template or your DAW, you will be greeted with the song as soon as you lay out these ideas, and then most of the additional stuff comes like later. Like you trim here, you do stuff here, you add the details here, etc, etc. So mostly my velocity, you will see that most of my velocities are like 90 or 110 or something like that. There will be some times where I will change them, probably in the blast beats, because this song will have to have some blast beats because it's kind of Whitechapel. It's deathcore style, deathcore stuff. So yeah, mostly you will see that I will either do strange velocities on the parts that I just know I need to, like do something different here, or I will explain why I do some things later. So here we can do two different things. We either can start the fill before using one bar rule, like you start it early so listener will be, oh yeah, fuck yeah, it's coming. Or you can use it the half bar rule, where you start it just before the bar ends, so it will be, have more impact because it will be shorter and sweeter, so the next part just comes right after this. So I will try right now to show you like how they're having different impact in this case. Basically, we will start with our trusty fill, how the 16 notes will sound. Okay, so quite slow. No, something like that. No, this snare is out of place. Oh yeah, I like it. And it will be sounding. And if, for example, our drum part will be something like, it's too early for this, so what about triplets? Maybe we can use it some triplets, right? To dragging. Maybe 16 triplets. Maybe it's like, yeah, like, and maybe we need some bell action going on here, right? But actually, no, not like this. Yeah, something like this. Oh yeah, I like it. Maybe Maybe on a 3. Oh yeah, baby. He would use some cymbals probably. Right? Something like if this short, so maybe do I have any other bells? Yeah, this one. These ones. Okay, so what do we have right now? Okay, so right now we're hearing that something is wrong here, so usually I'll go check. Then I don't really like how this... I like the style, but I feel like this bell is just, you know, out of place, and but then you have I guess it works, right? Maybe it's just instead of nope. Maybe it's a good idea to have it something. Something like that, like having two splashes. Like you need to at least if anything you need to think at least how drummer would be probably playing that. So here I know that on my guitar part I have like a tremolo, like so I want to drums to parts to match the guitar part, so it will be, you know, have more effect. But we have the part here, right? And before that, we are going to look at the full bar rule that I said I will show you. So the general consensus here is that we can make it work, but we need to change it, right? It can be fast, because if it's fast, it means to the it signals to the listener that yeah, it's going fast, so right, like, you know, like it right there, like something will happen there. But we know that something happens like after this bar, so we need to start a bit slow and to, you know, to hit the tempo later. So we will start probably with some triplets, because we have a kick in the triplets right after. So maybe we can, you know, something like that probably, and finish on the tone. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. While I was listening, I figured out I can, you know, like at this. Okay, so that's basically how I would go about this, but I don't like the length here. It's my personal preference, so I will just cut it here. But I will leave bell here. Maybe not this bell though. Maybe I will just change it to, you know. I want it to be, you know, like yeah, something like this. always remember that, you know, most of the choices that you're doing in the song, it's your choices. Like, you will hear a lot of shit in your at yourself, because most people will say, oh, I won't do that like that, or oh, I would probably do that better. Then fucking do it that better, you know. Like, there is no problem with that. It's just every composer does different things, so we're doing what I can do. Okay. And here I'll probably use a 30 second. Just making a statement basically here. Okay, I don't want that. I want to, yeah, probably like that, right? Okay, let's just try to listen how it sounds here. And we will add the bass. So 0 1. So I know that I played 10, 2, 3, 4, and din, second, third, fourth. I think it's something like this. Right, this is the example why you need, not why you need, but like why I need a Guitar Pro. So I know that I was playing. Okay, that was very, no, wait, that's not what I played. I played here and here, yeah, A sharp and G sharp. Okay. That was third fret, right? First, second, third. Okay, maybe, yeah. Double tap. I want to add double tap to have to make my bass, you know, more, you know, compressed a bit, you know. Yeah, maybe something like this. I want to have it, you know, the power. Okay, maybe we need to maybe something like no. Okay, maybe like what if we no, not exactly. I mean, yeah, that's okay, right? Okay, right now I know that here will be probably start of the verse. It's not like you always need to have a intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus in the correct order or something like that. It's just, I know that these, like, there is a producer, and I'm pretty sure you know about him, the Swedish guy who is like, who wrote major hits and something like that. And he had this formula that, for example, you start your verse on 30 seconds, then you go into your, for example, pre-chorus on 40 seconds, then your chorus before 1 minute mark, and stuff like that. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but mostly you can use this because it just works so perfectly. You don't need to, you know, make your verse fucking 40 seconds long or something like that. So yeah, I tend to, like, I know I played my riff 2 times, and here on this point I feel like it, you know, it should go to the verse. We can change some things up basically. So have this, and we need to do something that will be okay. 30 seconds is fucking rough. Maybe Alex can play that, but we need to figure out some stuff. Okay, maybe we can, you know, like make yeah, I mean, it's easy, and you know, okay, that works. And here I know that I would need to find something like riser, probably, or something like that. And if you are producer, composer, whatever, you better fucking have a lot of stuff in your sample libraries, sample packs that you're just collecting, you know, free stuff or whatever you bought. Always have them near. Okay, I know one riser that I use probably like 9 out of 10 times. It's one of my friends, colleagues, sample pack that is called Glitch with Friends, and it's probably free. I don't remember exactly, it was so long ago. So there is this guy Claude with this amazing riser. This riser works fucking perfectly on every production. It's such a good thing. I don't know. Okay, we're at this point where I want to have the verse. We can do, at least right now in my head, we can have like 2 kind of verses. I can't show you Whitechapel music on the video, obviously. So if you ever heard about Whitechapel or listened to Whitechapel stuff, we can do 2 easy moves. First one is just having, you know, like open strings, open chord, open root chord, and having some kind of acoustic guitar in the background, just, you know, having like 1 or 2 bars playing that. Or we can do more heavy stuff. We can do some, like, you know, some deathcore stuff, like something like that. I need to try to understand what exactly I want here. Okay, I decided on a bit technical riff, but we will slow it down to understand how fast I need to. Let's record one. Slow it down and then speed up and try to match it. Bad, but I will take it. Okay, so we have a riff. It works. Now, what we want to do is just to match it with the drum part. So, judging by the, again, latest understood it. Okay, so we will do. Maybe this one. Yep. So what right now I'm doing is that the first one, like I want to have accent on the third hit. So basically what I'm doing is that I have a tool which is like MIDI selector, and it helps me to select all the notes that I want to select. For example, this one will be like the first note, so like I will select all of them and just bring down the velocity. So like our first hit is the crash, so like technically the second hit will be way lower in the attack, and overall it's just like how humans play. Like the robot feeling comes from that your every hit you make is that, you know, it's very hard, but usually you don't do that. But you would say, Yuri, what the fuck, but your snare and kick is not like that. Yeah, that's why I said, like, you will see me do some things and I can't explain to you why. It's a writing template. I'm not going to, you know, make a velocity different for each hit, etc. What I can do is that I can select them all and humanize them, but I tend to do that at the end of the project, because I tend to just, you know, to humanize all my drum parts like from start to end with one algorithm. It's just easier to do, and I have a perfect settings already that I tested most of the time. So yeah, it's just like that stuff that I will do later, but this stuff I can do right now. Now we need to decide on which bell we want to use. This one is very aggressive, so we probably do this one. We can just, you know, copy and maybe do something like this. I'm not sure about what I'm doing, but it's always good to try. We'll mute. I mean, it sounds funky, you know. Yeah, I like it. Maybe not everywhere. Maybe like this. Here we can just, you know, have a straight. Maybe this one will be actually better here. Yeah, because the part. And like, you know, you complement it with this thing here. And here we will probably change it to the other bell. And here we will change it to the crash or ride or whatever, because we want to make our song or our feeling here that the part is ending. Like it may be copied and played over, but at this like point in time, like you need to signalize to the listener, or at least I do that way. I like how it sounds like that. I guess it's something like this. Yeah, sounds believable, I would say. Okay, so I just moved and copied another riser to make this awesome trick which is basically your having a riser gives you another identification that the next part is coming. And here we just have like very aggressive and very fast feel in the short amount of time. So maybe most composers will do that stuff differently. They will have this part completely different, so the listener would understand. But we already did this, so not to delete or anything, we will just find our way from this like that. And here we will have probably something different, some riff that is reminiscent of this, but a bit different. So So our riff is basically just notes around G, like we use the same notes that we used in the beginning riff, but right now I want to, you know, tie my listener on this part. So I will play on the 4th fret and just go down a bit, and then I will come back to the riff that I played in the start of this part, but it will end differently, so we can lead to the pre-chorus. That's my great plan. So here's this part. It's not very technical or anything. And then we will select this part, copy and paste. Yeah. No one is doing the copy paste thing. It's awful. And here we want to finish it way different. But to understand how to finish this part, we need to first fill the space with our bass. Okay, now we have our bass, and now we need to check about like how this riff is just holds up. Okay, now I hear that I want to have here something different than this. So okay, I'm a bit tired of this, so we will, you know, mix it up. And then here we lack some action. Maybe even here we lack some action. Maybe like. Oh, maybe we can do, you know, maybe. No, not like that. Nope. No. Doesn't really work. Maybe like that. Yeah, and now we're listening. I want something big. Like it can be just, you know, the chords, but I want the drums to have this like power that will bring us to the pre-chorus where we can just maintain this power and fucking hit with a chorus after this. So I think that we want to do something like this. Maybe like, nope. Yeah. Maybe we can do something like this. Maybe we can do like, yeah. Okay, now we are at the pre-chorus part. Or it can be a chorus, like whatever you want to do here. I need to check again to understand what I want here. Either I want a chorus. I know that the chorus will be easy way out here, but just for the sake of understanding what I actually want here. Okay, yeah, let's just, you know, yeah, let's just do the chorus. Yeah, this one will be fucking great. Okay, so what I'm actually doing, again, I know that the Whitechapel, at least latest Whitechapel, has like acoustic kind of lead parts on the chorus because yeah, melodic and shit. And we are not trying to replicate, but I really like this move. I think the fucking guys at Whitechapel like stroke my heart every time I listen to their stuff, and they have this thing in there. So we will do something similar. And also I just happened to find this riff, so yeah. I mean, I think it sounds okay. It sounds good, and we will just, we'll just lay the same part on top of it, but with lead. Yeah, I already forgot how it. Oh my fucking god, this is embarrassing. Yeah, like this. What is the problem? I mean, it's close enough, okay? Get off my back. And how it sounds? I think here I want to in the drums we're trying to be more as Alex in the Whitechapel, so we need to hit a lot of stuff. I think I want to maybe like yeah, it sounds like this one. Having a ghost note basically right now won't work because I have a very compressed set of drums on top of my invasion, so like Brighton drums even on lowest velocity sounds like a fucking gunshot. So yeah, like it won't be apparent, but that's okay. Here will be probably a fill. Good old 2/2. Yeah, I think that's something like what Alex would probably play. I hope, at least. Here we want to, you know, like fucking to the So we need to lay bass. Let's make it a bit interesting. 4, 5, 6, 7. What? Okay, so what do I have right now?